She needs a clean. I am on my way to pick up my friend John. Some of you may have seen John in previous videos on the Exhausted Wallet channel, where he has helped me with the exhaust on the Porsche Boxster. Today we are in the Jag F-Type, and I don't believe, if my memory serves me right, John has been in this car. And he is a fellow petrol head, also a subscriber, and we are going surfing, a hobby that we both took up. Well, he's been doing it a little bit longer than me, but I wanted something to get my teeth into, give me a challenge, so I'm learning to surf. I am useless at surfing right now, but we are on our way to the Wave in Bristol for a session, and I thought, why not take the Jag F-Type? John hasn't been in it, and get his views on the Jag F-Type as a petrol head, and I'll let him talk about the cars he has, because some of them are pretty special. I love them. One in particular I would love to buy off him, but at the moment it's not for sale. So let's go pick up John and see what he thinks of the Jag F-Type. He didn't say anything.
God, it's like a cocoon, isn't it? There he is, Cleany man.
First review. The first point of the review.
Yeah, he's going to go there because he's cleaning the floor. So
I'm going to
go backwards.
Back up before he
takes us out.
Okay. We will put the roof down at some point because it's warm. It is warm. Right, this is John. You've met him. Some of you have met him before.
Great mechanic, I think, is how he should be introduced.
Fantastic mechanic.
Loves an angle grinder.
And currently putting a plaster on his foot before we go surfing, which is probably not ideal.
I mean, I need a plaster after we go surfing as well, so should have brought two.
I mean, the good news is, in the Jag, first part of what you think of this, there's space to put the plaster on your leg.
Yeah, they should have put that in their sales pitch, I think. Oh, I've just realised I put this on and there's a little bit of hair on my foot.
Nice.
Viewer discretion is advised. And I don't actually know how you do these plasters. They're like special ones for blisters, but oh, I see. It's like a phone screen. It's like
blister,
a phone screen.
Blister plaster.
Any chance we can either have a roof down or aircon?
Should we just put the roof down straight away?
Yeah, can it go down at like a certain speed?
It goes down quite well. Do you think that's quick?
Yeah, fairly.
Yeah,
it's done.
We've got the band's music.
I'm gonna suntan myself up.
This guy, I thought he was going then. We were almost went through a red light.
Yeah, that's what he got confused.
You haven't been in this car, have you?
I haven't, no. Sorry, safety first. Safety first. The convertibles, you do require either a hat or got to be...
Well, it's a hat that doesn't really have a peak though, so I feel it's probably not
it's like up to
going to give me much protection.
No, I've never been in a Jaguar F-Type. I have not been in this Jaguar F-Type.
Initial thoughts, obviously we've gone 500 yards.
Feels solid, feels very low down. Feel like there's something between you and me. The Jesus handle. Yeah, I like it. I've had a couple of Land Rovers, and the switch gear is very familiar.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't have the risey outy gear knob, which we had this in an Evoque. It's all right, but the risey outy one was better.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever fitted it this. The air vents haven't popped up. That's something I've always been excited about with this car.
Oh, okay, we'll have to do that. The problem is the camera. I don't know if the air vents are going to hit that camera.
Oh, old 911.
911. You know, the car that people went mad at in the initial Jag video I did.
Yeah. I mean, it's an old 911, so it's not comparable.
No, it's not. I mean, is a 911 truly comparable to an F-Type? I'm not sure. But people took it the wrong way in that video, I feel.
It sort of sits in a strange space, the F-Type, hence why I guess it wasn't a massive sales success.
Yeah.
In that it's a bit more of a cruiser. It's more like a Z4 comparable.
Yeah.
But the Z4 is way ugly. In my opinion.
We've got a sport mode here, which I'm going to push, just because Well, why would you have it in any other mode?
Disengages
really?
the start-stop.
Yeah. Yeah. So far,
like it. Yeah, and I love a light interior, so I'm all about the cream interiors, and this has one. So
yes, it is lovely.
Yeah.
A little bit like one of your Lotuses.
Yeah, well, one has a mouldy interior, which no, I don't think was ever on the options list. Yeah, but no, this is a nice interior. Always like the interior. I think it looks good, looks premium. You've got a bit of rubberized
knobs,
knurling, and then like toggly switches. Everybody loves a toggle switch.
Yeah, a little bit like an aircraft.
Yeah, I would
cockpit.
From an interior perspective, I prefer it to a 911 or Boxster equivalent because it's a bit more theatre.
Yeah.
They've definitely gone for a little bit more of a sporty, interesting feel, whereas 911s and Porsche are generally a lot more functional, which is great because you know where everything is, it all makes sense, but there isn't always that level of flair that you're getting here.
I mean, in the short, whatever we've been going 3 minutes, you've done a far better job of describing the interior than I did in the original F-Type video.
It's got knobs, hasn't it?
So, I think, it's almost like the Exhausted Wallet channel needs to be yours, really.
Well, if you're offering it, I have got repping my keyring.
There we are. He's got an Exhausted Wallet keyring.
Which you get by subscribing. Well, Patreoning. Whatever the
Patreoning. You get a free keyring if you sign up to the Exhausted Wallet Patreon page, or shortly we're going to be selling them through the YouTube channel. To you lovely lot. Now I'm hoping this traffic goes because I want you to hear the exhaust, because that's the most important part.
It is, and it's standard fit, isn't it?
Yes, standard fit. I think there's a Honda Civic Type R, the new one.
Oh,
it's on a 25 plate. I haven't seen one of these on a 25 plate, and I don't know if he's going to come next to us or pull off. He's pulling off. Okay, great.
Yeah,
sorry, sidetrack from the F-Type a second.
Yeah, I like them.
I like those.
And as they're the last of the breed, and they got those triple exhausts, which is silly.
Yeah.
But they're a bit more subtle than the last Type R's, which were a little bit like all over the place.
Wow loud. Are we ready for a little bit of acceleration?
We're hitting the 50. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good sound. I do like a V6. I do own a V6. It's the thinking person's V8. I think that's the way you should describe it.
That's not going to cause any controversy in the comments.
No. Yeah. It's not the poor person's V8, it's the thinking person's V8. It's the smart person's V8. Because you're getting a bit more MPG, which is, of course, really important in the current climate.
Surely it's why you buy the car in the first place.
Definitely. You're trying to get hypermiling. Yeah. But you've got that V sound, and this is a really good V6. A Alpha 4C.
Not
a V6. 4-pot down and an automatic. Although this is an auto, but it's a different kind. It's a cruiser. It's for the boulevards.
Flappy paddles, which I prefer to the Tiptronic on the Porsche Boxster. Hence why I changed the steering wheel.
Yeah.
And I'm still looking for some flappy
paddles. And let's be fair, has anybody ever said anything nice about the Tiptronic? There's a reason why the PDK was...
Sorry to interrupt.
That's right. It is actually quite similar to your Boxster in that it waits a minute and then it's like, now we go.
Yes.
And then lots of noise.
Yeah. And I've got to be honest, I do miss the speed from the M4 I had. I do miss that quite a bit. But I still get one hell of a thrill driving this in a straight line and round bends. But the Boxster round the bends is, in my eyes, one of the best cars I've ever driven. But we're not talking about that today, we're talking about the F-Type, aren't we?
But that's because you've got a lightened exhaust on it, obviously. You've taken the weight out of the Boxster.
Yeah.
Thus improving the handling. Because we all know weight is the enemy of fun.
Exactly. I'm just wondering what else we can strip from the car, because the airbag was heavy, that had to go.
Yeah. There's no use in airbags.
No, not in today's world.
No.
So, I'm just wondering if we're going under any tunnels. I don't think we are we?
Yeah. The ring glass tunnels.
Oh, fantastic.
This has, similar to my car, pathetic sun visors.
Yeah.
Sun visors that you go, was there really a point?
Yeah. I did notice that when me and Dad first picked up the car, put the sun visor down, and I said, well, that's literally added about 5 mil of coverage.
Yeah.
From the sun.
I mean, obviously, when you got the roof down, it is pointless, but
yeah.
I've definitely taken a bit of grey away.
Okay, approaching the tunnel, and the car behind me is getting a bit miffed because I'm trying to hang back a little bit for obvious reasons.
Yeah, so
and
we
this is an
don't see
average
the speed limit.
So are you ready?
Ready. Does your dad know? Oh, it pops and bangs as well.
It does pop and bang.
Oh, I didn't realise that. Does your dad know that you drive it like this?
Yeah, I was with him Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Driving like this. Well, yeah. Dad, if you're watching, drop a comment. How impressed are you about that sound? What do you think?
I think it sounds great.
Beautiful.
It's the non-supercharged version, is it?
No, this is supercharged.
This is the supercharged one.
Yeah.
I haven't heard any supercharged whine, but I'm assuming that's because it's a cruiser. But yeah, I think it's a great sound.
Beautiful.
I almost think, massively controversial comment, it might sound better than the V8 version of this.
Oh.
Which, I love the sound of the V8,
Yeah.
but they're different sounds. The V8 is super angry, and it's it's a bit of a hooligan, but this one's just got a much more. There's another V6, I reckon.
Do you know what? That's one of the first times I've been out in this, and I've seen another F-Type convertible in a non-standard colour.
Yeah.
That one was white.
Yeah.
I've not seen a white one before. I've seen a black one.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen any other nice, interesting colours, should we say?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good colour red, this as well.
It does need a clean.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm doing later.
What they call it? Forensic red?
Italian racing.
Italian racing red.
For a British car.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it sounds great, and I just think it's got a nice sonorous sound. It's very pleasant. It's a lot of elements to it, whereas the V8 is just pure fury. But I'm not saying the V8 is not as good as car. I just think in some ways I prefer the V6 sound.
Yeah.
Because it's the thinking person's V8.
But this is the thing that I was trying to get across on. Well, I'm trying to get across on all of our videos, really, on the channel, is that it's each to their own, and I really mean that. That's your personal opinion, and what amazes me still is the amount of people that take offence to someone else and having a different opinion, and that's what I think is interesting in one way, to see why we have these biases, why we have these opinions. But then the other way, it's I still don't understand why so many people get angry because one person prefers one thing over another, just like a car, an engine noise, an exhaust note, the way it drives, the way it feels, what colour.
The moment you modify something, you've ruined it. Why did you do that? And then the moment that you haven't modified something, you're like, oh, it's you wasted a good car, because you have to modify that car to make it good.
Yeah.
I just think if you love cars, I mean, some of the best times I've had in cars are in the worst hire cars ever. You go on holiday, you get a tiny little, and I say worst again, somebody loves these cars, so I've just shot myself in.
We're not going off here, are we?
No, we're not.
No.
Not if you want to actually go to our destination. And so they're not the most well treated of cars, I'll put it that way. So you get a little tiny engine car, abused, not very well maintained, and you take it for these drives on these lovely roads abroad, and it's just the best car in the world in that day. And it's obviously the classic Top Gear mansion, the fastest car on the road is a rental van or a rental car. I've been overtaken by vans abroad where you go, I know that car has a tiny engine, and I am not going slowly, but I cannot keep up with them.
And they're ragging it. Yeah. It's interesting.
They got places to be.
Well, haven't we all, right?
Yeah.
We've got a place to be right now, which is why we need to go a little bit quicker in that tunnel.
Yes.
The biggest question then of this car, which might cause even more controversy, so get ready for it.
I'm ready.
Would you choose this over a 911?
Depends on the 911. So,
go on.
Would I choose this over a 911? The honest answer is, I don't like automatics, and they did do this in a manual, but only in the V6, because they knew the thinking people, the people who want to drive with a stick or a manual. If this was a manual, I'd pick this, because I prefer the sound of the V6 to the flat six in the Porsche. But if you're going further up the range, and like it was the case of would you have the V8R version of this or a 911 turbo, which was manual, I'd pick the manual turbo, because it's a much more they're both four-wheel drive, but one's manual, one's not, and I think I'm right in saying they did a manual version of the Porsche 911 turbo. I don't think people actually think it's great because it's got too many gears. I think it's like too many gears for a manual. But in this spec, for like, this is like a sort of going around the Côte d'Azur or around Cornwall. You know, you're not rushing anywhere.
No.
I think I would choose this over a 911 because I prefer the way it looks. I prefer the way it sounds. And if it was my partner's car, I would think this is a very good, sensible car.
Yes.
But me as a lover of driving, I'll always choose a manual.
Okay. And that's fair enough.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I am wanting a manual now. After having automatics for the last few years, I definitely want a manual. And something Japanese, as you know.
Yeah. And they're normally manual.
Yeah. And yeah, so I think, but again, if you're driving to work through cities or boring parts where they're not really driving roads, I can understand an automatic probably being a better choice, especially if you're in heavy traffic and things like that. You don't want to be just sat in first and second all the time and just having to, hold down the clutch for too long. But I think for me, this is great, and especially for my dad, I think he just made the perfect choice.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's easy to get in and out of. You get the fun of having a convertible.
Yeah.
It sounds good. It's nicely built. You could do a long journey in it
easily.
I think, as you get older, typically you don't really want to be changing gear all the time.
No.
Dropping into some really low car. And you can go to IKEA in this and just stick it out the roof, so it's practical as well.
Well, we haven't bought the surfboards today.
No. Well, I don't own one, and you bought one and never used it, so.
But maybe that's another video.
Yeah, surfboard on lap, sticking up, and I'll talk like this outside.
So, there we have it. Your thoughts on the F-Type.
Yeah.
Good choice for being here, mate.
Yeah.
Well, you had to be here. I was driving us to surfing, but thanks for your thoughts. Thanks for being on the Exhausted Wallet channel again.
No
long
problem.
may it continue.
Yeah, long may it continue. Thanks for the content.
My pleasure. Well, and your pleasure, really. But my pleasure. We're going to go surfing and probably stuff that up and have some fun.
Yeah, last time I knackered my fingers, so we'll see which is the next part of my body that I will injure.
Well, the good news is you're going knackered with a knackered foot now.
Yeah, I've hit my foot as well, so I feel like I've built up my injuries prior to surfing. So
are we coming off here?
No,
we're not. So
actually, we might be. Is this
you might want to be quick.
How quickly can Google do this?
Very small gap.
We're coming off in 1.2 miles, not this one. So you're going to rejoin.
So we're gonna have to rejoin.
Yeah.
Never mind. And on that, what do you say on top here? Bombshell.
On that poor piece of navigation.
You had one job.
No, you never said I was in charge of map keeping.
I just assumed.
We should have tested the Jaguar's inbuilt sat nav, which I have heard many bad things about.
It works. It's very good.
Yeah.
I promise.
I'm pretty sure it's one of those sat navs that if there's any traffic, it does pick it up, but then it sends you on the most ridiculous journey to get there. Because I have tried to use this sat nav, and I know other people who have, and they have not got to their destination in a timely fashion.
I always try and double up on my phone with Waze and the car sat nav.
Yeah, and I think this car sat nav, it picks country roads because it's a driver's car.
How many people actually use a car sat nav anymore though?
Oh,
sorry, I'm hanging back just for the final part of this video.
So I'd say certain demographic is quite often old people who don't want to have their phone stuck on something. Yeah. And if you've got something like this where I think it puts the navigation up in the little display in the middle.
Yeah.
Or if you've got a heads-up display, that's quite nice. So, yeah. And people who don't like getting to destinations on time, them peoples. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and feel free to like, subscribe, comment your thoughts, no matter how controversial they might be. And we will see you. Be friendly. Nice, be friendly. Be part of the Exhausted Bollock community, and we'll see you next time. Ready? Timing is perfect.